Hudsonville High.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I come from an education background. That's what I went to school for. I wanted to be a teacher and then maybe psychologist.
Yeah.
And then I just stuck with Forge.
You were a substitute for a while?
I was a substitute for a little while. So Hudsonville, I was a building manager out of the Holland Public Schools.
Cool.
And I did a little bit of preschool teaching.
Sweet.
So, yeah. So it's interesting. I always find that interesting when I find somebody else who's in there.
Could you still do that part-time? Do you have that qualification or whatever to do
No,
that?
I would have to go back to school.
Okay.
So I only really qualified for teacher assistant and substitute teacher.
Okay.
That's all I really, and so I decided to go back to school so that I could further my education and get into actual teaching, get an actual career out of it. And that's actually when I came to Forge Industrial Staffing. I did it part-time here and I was going to school. And then I found out, oh man, I can make money at Forge Industrial Staffing. So let me just stick with this.
For sure.
And I fell in love with it. It's still education. I'm still educating people, and I really do like what I do here. So
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
For Forge. What kind of background do you guys get as candidates that come to Forge looking to be placed at jobs?
So like I said before, when it comes to, there are certain people who do not want to go to a university, who do not want to go to college, and that's perfectly fine. A lot of the industries here in the United States do not require a university or a college degree. All right, and we talk about automotive industry. We're talking about that kind of stuff where you're on a line. We need those people. And there are people who are perfectly happy with that kind of career. They're perfectly stable when it comes to those types of career. Yeah. And so we kind of fill in that part of it. There's kids who come in at college, high school, who don't know what they want to do yet.
Yeah.
And so we're kind of like what you said when it came to those core classes. It kind of just gives you a foundation. Okay, what do I want to do? And so we do see a lot of kids coming out of high school into Forge Industrial Staffing trying to figure out what they want to do. We have some people who may be coming out of retirement, and they're trying to figure out, okay, what do I want to do? And we really do consider Forge Industrial Staffing kind of an entry level. It's a stepping stone.
It depends on the position too. Yeah. I mean, some are entry level, others are not. Like
we do have like skilled positions,
forklift drivers, CNC operators, that sort of thing.
But yeah, I do find ourselves quite often educating people and say, maybe this isn't something you want to do for the rest of your life, and we understand it, we get it, but it's something where you can learn, something out of it. You get something out of it.
Path to a long-term position.
For sure.
A lot of the companies that we work with give them the opportunity to train for certain things that they might want to go into in the future.
Yeah, taking somebody like you, for example, engineering, you're in that kind of industry where you're building things, right? And so we do have some people who want to get into that, but they kind of need their in with the company.
For sure.
Or they maybe want to sit down and say, okay, do I really want to do this? Maybe I just do an entry-level position and figure it out. And so, I really do enjoy what I do, being able to sit down with people and being able to educate them on that and figure it out with them. I love it. I do.